Welcome to another study with me session. And the reason why we're going to be studying today is because I have my prelims in a few days. So I really need to focus on the physiology subject. And for me, when I record myself, I become conscious. So then I will study really effortlessly well. And I hope that it academically helps you as well. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that I need to do is make a list of everything I want to accomplish today. Otherwise, I'll only do one thing and be like, I studied the entire day. Today, I really need to focus on quantity over quality, which is not what I always like, but then I need to become exam oriented right now. So let's make a note of that. Right, so this is the plan for today. I don't know how much I can complete. I think I need to come up with a reward system. Otherwise, I'm not probably going to accomplish everything. But right now, I'm in the zone to study. So let's get into it. So the first study session of 45 minutes is over. Now we're going to have breakfast and go to the library and study well. Bye. Okay, so to be honest, physiology is one of my favorite subjects. I do have both Guyton and Hindu Purana, but then over time I've actually grown accustomed to Hindu Purana and I don't really see why it's sometimes discounted because I actually really do like it a lot. And if I was to talk about video lectures, for physiology, I don't really refer any video lectures. I just read from the book and it does make sense. Sometimes it does take time to build the concept in my head, but instead of just sticking to one single topic, in order to get that concept clear, I move further on and on. So on this day, I was studying excretory system. So if I was not getting a certain point, instead of just revolving around that single topic, I moved further. And because it's an entire system, right? It's all going to be connected. Gradually, it will make sense. And even if it doesn't, then at that point, I would refer to a video. So physiology is one of those subjects which I really do enjoy. Alright, so I'm back in my room and the morning was so productive. Like, I didn't really imagine that I would be that productive in doing these topics of physiology because to be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of GIT and excretion. So I thought I would procrastinate a bit or maybe fall asleep. But that didn't happen, and maybe one reason was because in the library, literally everyone was productive. And the second reason could be because I really wanted to finish these topics as soon as possible. So then I can move on to the major topics like CNS, and respiratory system. Those are like big chunks of physiology, but they're also interesting for me. So I'm glad that I didn't, waste the morning. And I remember talking about how I thought I would need, minor rewards for every time I complete a topic. But I didn't really need that in the morning. And that brings me to a kind of philosophy wherein I believe that sometimes when you start getting into the flow of studying, right? And once you complete something which you had intended to do, that itself is a gratification for you. And that itself will act as a source of internal motivation for you to continue. And the reason why I'm saying that is a lot of the time people are like, how do you get motivated to study? How do you study so much? But that's not the point. The point is, every time you start a thing, there will always be inertia for it. You don't want to really study it because your brain doesn't really see how interesting it could be, or your brain always feels like it's just using it just for the sake of the exams or academically. But once you overcome that phase of inertia and once you start enjoying what you're studying, that itself acts as a booster for you to continue and go forward. And at that point, once you get into the phase of wanting to study and loving the process, it doesn't matter whether you just spend 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. What matters is how much you understand and how much you've been able to conceptualize everything. So that was a kind of philosophy wherein sometimes you don't need external motivation. That inner drive will come. But it's not going to start from day one. As soon as you begin your process of studying, you might not get that. But as you go further and further and incorporate academics into your routine, you feel gratification from an inner level. So yes. Alright, so today's day has been very exhausting. And as per my timetable, I've still got quite a lot left. And there's going to be a change in my timetable because guess what? I have to give a presentation tomorrow. So I need to prepare for that. I thought I was done, not done, but I thought I knew a bit of anatomy. But then I have to present on longitudinal and medial arches of the foot, which I'm not very prepared for. So in the entire day, as per studies, I have done the excretory chapter and also GIT. I revised a bit of the micturition process with my friend, and yes, the day went really fast. Yes, now I'm going to take a bath, and I cannot afford to take a nap right now because my timetable is lacking behind. I wanted to do reproduction and the blood chapters of physiology. That's not going to happen because I'm going to prepare for the anatomy presentation. It's been a long day and I'm very, very tired. But yes, I'm feeling quite satisfied, but there's a long way to go as well. Bye. Okay, so it's still the same day and it's now 10:30. I'm so done, man. I can't stress on the fact that I've been talking so much today. I get that I like talking, but then I've been explaining a lot to my friends and they've helped me as well. But then today has just been too productive, see, I do study a lot. But then I don't teach and study. Even though I love teaching, I don't really do that a lot. So today has been, a pretty hectic day in that sense. And the thing is, I would have called it an end right now and gone to sleep because I am so tired. But then I've got a presentation for tomorrow, which I don't know much about arches of the foot, And I want to do well in the presentation. I want to understand what I'm studying. So I've got to do that. So my tip over here is sometimes keeping the most necessary things to the end makes it a necessity for you to do it, So I have to prepare for the presentation because tomorrow I have to give it, no matter whether I'm not feeling well or whether I've not prepared for it. I have to give the presentation. So I kept that till the very end before I'm going to sleep because it's pricking me. I know that I need to do it. And even if you do procrastinate, I have been procrastinating from 9:30, you cannot go to bed before doing that. So that's the tip over here. After all of this philosophy, let's get to studying arches of the foot. When will this day end? Well, my day did come to an end after spending some more time on this particular section of anatomy. And once I was confident in it and I felt like I could present it, I went to bed. Now, before ending this video, let me just talk about how, even though it is important, to come up with a daily timetable or at least have an idea on how you want your entire day to go, sometimes deviations do come in between, and there are certain inevitable things which will take place and will make all of the things on your checklist not to be ticked off in the box. Now, that's okay, and that should not frustrate you, or you shouldn't feel very low or moody that you couldn't accomplish everything on your checklist. Because at the end of the day, you can't change it, and also all of what you're doing is ultimately contributing to your MBBS course. So I was not probably going to study arches on the foot on this particular day, but I happened to study it. I would probably have studied it a few days later. So ultimately I would have done it, maybe not on that day. So I'm leaving a few things behind on my checklist, but I'm also ticking new stuff. So it's not something to get very frustrated about. So that's another tip here. Don't get frustrated about things which you have no control over. Just look at the bigger picture and keep moving ahead. Stay optimistic and come back next week for more Time Out with Isri. Bye.